I think that's the frustrating element of the game, that we were in a position at 4-0 and dominant, and we end up coming away 4-2, and that's something that is continuing to happen. For an hour on a real difficult surface, it was really boggy and wet and sort of touch and go whether it was going to be played, and 4-0 up, and we played some really good stuff. And then after the fourth goal, the goalkeeper's down for probably 5 or 6 minutes, took the sting out of everything. Then we have the mistake and the goal to make it 4-1. And then we never really got going, got a bit flat. They obviously had a little bit more energy, and you know, if the goalkeeper doesn't stay down, I honestly believe we go and win 6 or 7. And but those things happen, you need to react to them. I suppose the thing is, as we go away now, we are talking about frustrations of being 4-2, and 2-3 months ago we were talking about not winning games. So the most important thing, particularly while the pitches are like they are, we've got to win games. We've done it again today. It was a really good hour, and the most important thing for us going forward is trying to put a 90-minute performance in, because if we play like we did for the hour for 90 minutes, we would have won the game comfortably. The good thing is, at the minute, with games coming thick and fast, we play again Tuesday, and an opportunity to put a 90-minute performance in. While we keep putting points on the board, the league, obviously we're starting to close the gap, and we need to maintain that. I think because he got the booking came because it was a tussle, when I don't think he was that involved in the tussle. The lad obviously wrestled him to ground, then threw another punch, and he got sent off, and it was as if because he had to get a booking for that. And then he gave 2 fouls away. They weren't bad fouls, but you got the impression the ref was looking to even it up. So I suppose he will say accumulation. I didn't think there was a lot in any of the free kicks. Having said that, I suppose he may have talked to Cuzzy during the game. If you look at the instance he got sent off for, I would say there were 2 very soft bookings, but that often happens. And you could argue, you know, because he then needs to stand up, and you know, actually we were just in the process of taking him off because we felt that they were looking to even things up, and we couldn't get the sub on quick enough. So it's one of them things. It's 2 bookings, it's 1 game, and you know, with the squad the way it is at the minute, that gives somebody else an opportunity, and also give Cuzzy a rest, because the constant Saturday Tuesdays for him is really difficult, and we're trying to manage that, because the reality is, since he's come back in the side, he's made a real big difference. So we want to keep him fit and healthy till the end of the season. Yeah, 9 unbeaten's nice, and again another 3 points is important, but you know, you can't look back on them games, they're gone now. We need to look forward, and we can't plan about the next few games, because they're going to be very similar to today, and you need to match their work rate, and when they have their little spells, kind of kill the game, and hopefully your quality will run through. We've got to manage this squad. We've got, you know, before today it's probably 13, 14 games in 7 weeks, and if you've got that, you need to manage it, and we're lucky to have you know, the squad sits about 15, 16, and we need to make sure we manage that as much as we possibly can. You know, there will be a couple of changes Tuesday. One forced because Millie's not available, but also, you know, we've been able. Luke Hitwell's come back today, and you know, will be with us again Tuesday, and hopefully going forward. And so the squad, we need to make sure everyone stays. You know, the little niggles I felt before the Sleaford game were becoming quite big niggles, and I thought we looked really tired against Sleaford. It's our job as management now to just make sure everybody's fit. You know, they're not picking up the little injuries, and they're right at it, because it's really energy sapping to play these games. You look on that pitch today, it's a bog. So the lads that have been out there 90 minutes today will feel it, and then 2 or 3 days later you got another game, and then you play another one, and it, you know, they do come thick and fast this time of the year, particularly while you're still in cup competitions. So we just need to manage the squad as well as we can. Most important thing Tuesday is a 90-minute performance, and I suppose over and above that and the result and everything else, we still haven't been good enough at home, and we need to show the home supporters that we are improving. You know, there is an improvement, there's no doubt, results are showing that, but the fact of the matter is we just haven't put that performance in that supporters can come and watch and go home, you know, excited by. Boston, 45 minutes, brilliant, but 45 minutes isn't enough anymore. So 90 minutes on Tuesday, another 3 points would be the hope. And if we can go take the supporters, or supporters can go home feeling it's a good performance and enjoyable to watch, and we're starting to catch those ahead of us, it can be a real positive thing going into the following Saturday.